beautiful new design this week. We again have 2 different colorways for you, and we have 2 different sizes for you. These are on 3 easy payments, starting at just $21.67 per payment for the 5x7, and we have payments of $44 for the large 8x10. And the color choices are this beautiful red.
Red, which actually looks like a burnt sienna. So when you think of red, you don't think cherry red or vibrant red. It's a very muted burnt sienna, rust orange color red.
And then if you'll come with us over here, we'll show you the second choice, and this is on the 5x7 size. This is what we're calling steel. I love Ellen's color palette. It's always very easy and workable into anyone's decor.
Anyone's decor, and it works with so many different color choices. The steel has a bit of a taupey gray feel to it. So when you pair this up with any pop of color, even if you were to put this, you can see it right next to the rust orange or the red. And they work so well together. You could put a pop of yellow, black, teal, anything will work with this color.
So they're perfect from a design standpoint, but me, with all of my pets, I like something that is, from a practical standpoint, something that's going to last in my house. And whether you have kids, grandkids, pets, people coming in and out, high traffic areas, these are perfect because they're polypropylene, which is woven not to feel like a plastic mat, but to feel like a beautiful woven rug.
And polypropylene is it's a fun word to say, but it also just means that it's fade resistant, it's weather resistant. I mean, you can keep these, as Ellen said, she loves to have rugs indoors and outdoors. Great if you have pets, because if there's a little accident, you can just hose them down and they're good to go.
They feel like, again, a wonderful woven fabric, a very expensive rug. And these are based on beautiful rugs that Ellen has seen in her travels that may not be the practical thing to put down in a home that's actually lived in, and not just photographed for a magazine.
But they are now, right?
This is something that will make any room look beautiful. And remember, these are just as beautiful indoors or out. And if they're outside and somebody has an accident or it gets dirty or rained on, you spray them off with a hose. If they're inside, you can simply spot clean. Nothing absorbs into these, so they don't get stained. They don't absorb odors. They are easy to rinse off and dry, so you don't get the mold growing on your deck under the rug.
Right, exactly. Everything seeps right through it, so it's not going to sit in a puddle on top of it, and that's exactly for that purpose. They're very lightweight. They're very thin. The thin is a good thing because it actually makes it lay nice and flat.
And you can open a door over them, which is nice. And also they have a binding all around them too, so they're finished beautifully. Let's take a quick walk over here, and I want to show you first, this little 3-piece cafe set is available on QVC.com from Ellen. We have not had it in the show yet, but it comes in a couple of different beautiful colors, and if you like it, you can pick it up ahead of when it will be in one of our future shows. But look how great it looks on the rug.
It just pops right off of it. And again, here's a classic example of how all of her colors work with each other. She has the cobalt blue, the red, and the teal. All 3 of them would work beautifully on top of this rug.
Fantastic. And then again, this is a 5x7 in what we're calling red. And then over here, we've got this beautiful scene here, which could be in your living room. It could be your outdoor living room, maybe your all-season porch. This is the 8x10, and it completely fills this seating area.
Right. And let me just throw in a little design tip about rugs, okay? Because this is a pet peeve of mine as a designer. Sometimes when you use too small of a rug, because people say, oh, I just want to showcase the flooring, I don't want to cover up all of the floor, it makes the room look smaller. If you do a bigger rug, take up a lot of the space, it's going to make the room look bigger. You know? And I mean, it just seems real simple, but a lot of times there's that tug of war with couples where they say, I want to show the floor, I don't want to cover it too much with carpet. This is the way to go. Go big. Use one that's appropriate for the size of your space.
I like too, the 5x7 will look beautiful in a large foyer. Also, you know, if you have a small bedroom, it's the perfect size. If you have a large bedroom, it's great at the foot of the bed. But again, this is a design that is beautiful. It's got a border per se, but not, you don't have all of the design going on in the middle. So if it's under a table, you don't see much. It's throughout the entire rug, sort of a floral, a little bit of an architectural feel to it.
Yeah, I know Ellen has this pattern on a few different items in her line, and this is actually mimicked after a Suzani pattern.
Oh, lovely.
So, and so you can see that gorgeous, elegant design.
So we're on top of the, we're looking right now at the red. There's an outdoor scene. Look how it ties that space together. If that was simply just sitting on pavers or a wooden deck, it wouldn't really look complete. And also, and speaking of outdoors, let's walk through here. Remember, when you have one of these rugs down on asphalt or wood or whatever, it keeps it cool. So it's really going to be great for feet, for kids, for pets who want to enjoy time outside and not be overly heated because they've got this nice cool rug. And it's a rug. It's not a plastic mat. It's going to come to you all rolled up, and you simply roll it out. There are no creases, crisscrossed creases that make it look like it's never going to be completely unfolded. They're absolutely beautifully done.
Well, and look how it ties in with the umbrella.
Yeah.
The color just pops. I mean, this is already a completely designed space, and these are all pieces from Ellen's line. Every single thing here.
By the way, we showed you these wicker pieces, and they're not real wicker. They're much more durable, although they have that exact look and feel of wicker. They are still available. The little drum table, the chair, and the chaise lounge. They're beautifully done. In fact, we're very limited in that chaise lounge after last week's show, if you're interested in that.
I love this chaise lounge. It makes me want to be lazy and just lie around all day long.
And Ellen's umbrella, beautiful fabrics that we don't have anywhere else on QVC.
I mean, I just love outdoor spaces.
Yeah.
To me, I don't feel like they're utilized enough. Make your outdoor living space additional living space. Turn it into another living room outside, and that's exactly what this is.
And when the weather's warm, we like to spend time outdoors. And you know, if you're a gardener, you spend a lot of time doing beautiful things in your garden. You want to be outside enjoying it. So this just really makes it feel more like an indoor room outside.
Right.
It's really great. A rug ties the whole thing together. And these two colors are very neutral. So no matter what you've already got going on as far as throw pillows and upholstery and you know, maybe other artwork outside, flower pots, it's all going to work.
Right. It really has that vintage classic feel. It'll go with modern design. It will go with mid-century modern. It goes with traditional. I mean, it's one of the things about Ellen's line. I know I keep saying it across the board, but I so believe it. She's done such an exceptional job of finding pieces that work for various different styles.
I just want to mention one more thing too. Let's head over to the other chaise lounge because there's a nice shot of the large steel rug here. When you look at rugs like this in those garden/patio catalogs that we're all getting in the mail now, that have all those expensive things that we wish we could have, they are very, very pricey, and they certainly don't give you easy pay. So here at QVC, you're getting 3 easy pays tonight on a brand new rug from Ed on Air. And you can choose the 5x7, in which your payment will be under $22, and the 8x10, your payments are still under $45. And that's even if you are a brand new QVC customer. You can ask for easy pay with any major credit card, and we'll send you the item right from the get-go, from your first payment. It's not like layaway where you have to pay for the whole thing, and then you get it later. So that's why we love easy pay.
And you can see right here how the rug actually makes the space feel like an outdoor space, and it feels a lot bigger.
It's complete.
Because of the rug. Yes.
I agree.
Right?
It just ties it together. It looks beautiful. Frank upstairs is telling me the red is more popular, especially in the 8x10, and it's the more limited of the two colors. So if you want the red, which is really more like a terracotta, kind of a rust.
Right, terracotta, rust, burnt umber, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah, that tone. I do want to say though, this steel color rug works with any color patio furniture. So if you have patio furniture that is already a color, we have it with the wicker, and it's a very classic, monochromatic, neutral tone. But if you have red or blue or orange or any of those colors, it will work just perfectly on top of this as well.
Perfect for those color pops. All right, I'm going to step down here and we'll say hello. Let's head back over here to the umbrella section. I like this section.